Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you some of my art and I'll explain to you why I think it's a good idea for you to take art. So first of all, it's an outlet for your creativity. It's such a good mode of expression. You have a lot of personal style that you can just channel into art, and I think that's great about it because it's a break from academic work. It's not like you're writing essays all the time. Of course, it consists of the comparative study process portfolio and the exhibition, so it's not just about your pieces, but it also takes away a couple of your exams. Like, I know a lot of my friends have like 14 exams, whereas I only have 10. So it kind of does relieve that stress, and I have more time to study and focus on the other subjects. But obviously, that shouldn't be your motive to be taking art. I found that taking IB art is a lot different than MYP art because it does focus more on the artwork instead of the writing surrounding it. So you don't have the criteria A, B, C, D. You obviously do have to talk about your process as well, but there's a lot more freedom to it, and there isn't the censorship that you have with MYP. You can create anything you want, and with that, you also have access to all of the art materials, and Mrs. Merniotis is more than happy to help you out with it. Like, I didn't even think that I would be doing printmaking. It didn't even cross my mind, but it ended up being one of my most enjoyable pieces. It's the perfect opportunity for you to experiment because you do get access to all of the materials, as well as Miss Merniotis' help for her to guide you through it. So that does make it a lot less intimidating than if you were to do it on your own. It does seem a bit intimidating because you're told that you have to create this and this many pieces, but over the course of the 2 years, you will get it done, and Ms. Merniotis will help you throughout it, and whenever you come across a problem, you also have your peers to talk about it with. And this leads me to my next point, which is that art is probably has the best atmosphere out of all my classes, because while other students are struggling to understand their chemistry equations, we're just down there listening to music, talking, and while we're drawing. So it is almost feels like a break, even though it isn't. Of course, it's not an easy way out. Every IB subject is still going to be very difficult, but I feel like it did give me a bit of a break in a way that if I go from working on my math IA to my biology IA, I can shove art in there in between, and that will feel like a break since it is my hobby. I honestly didn't even think I'd be taking art because I thought of it as like a filler subject, but look at me now, I'm applying to art university. It is a really good starting point because you do learn the things that you will eventually need for uni. Like, we've done a lot of figure drawing exercises, we went through color theory, we did shading, using different materials. There's just a lot to learn, and it is a really fun environment to learn it in. But in all honesty, I think the reason I took art was because the fact that you get to choose your own theme for your body of work just really appealed to me. And over the course of IB, getting to see my friends develop their portfolios and all coming together while it shows their personality just felt really fulfilling.